car with Alexander. We were told, I don't know, 2-3 hours earlier, don't carry our guns in Vegas. Okay.
Now, Pork Butt, go ahead and lie, because Deathrow Dave is still alive, brother. Go ahead and lie and say, because you can lie on Frank Alexander, you can lie on Michael Moore and say, oh, I ain't tell them not to have their guns. Deathrow Dave is still alive. And he just said they was told 2 hours before not to carry their guns. Fucking liar. Your ass is busted. So one call 911.
735 or 740 BMW that they were shot in that night. Suge didn't have one in his inventory of cars. And he had just given him a brand new car with brand new wheels that were just custom cut for that car that didn't exist. So when Noah showed up, Suge jumps in the car. And he goes, come on, Pac. And Pac was in a car with Alexander. We were told, I don't know, 2-3 hours earlier, don't carry our guns in Vegas. Okay, so by the Reggie, this is coming from Reggie, right? Yes, don't carry our guns. We never figured out why. The lawyer said don't carry our guns because they're trying to get us gun permits in Vegas. Couldn't quite figure out the details. Or it was another lawyer. It was David Kenner, but there was also another lawyer there from Vegas. The guy became mayor. I'd have to see his faces, and we'd have to seriously dig in and go, okay, this is this and that's that. I'm just giving you the broad strokes now. Anyway, we were told not to carry our guns. So we're with Pac. Alexander.
Now, after you just heard all that weird activity that Michael Moore was breaking down to Frank Alexander, how Reggie was acting all weird and didn't want him to switch out and him be on Pac because he knew he still had his gun. Now you got Deathrow Dave, who's a white boy. He's not homeboy security. He's not a gangbanger. He's not a nigga. He's a white boy. And he's telling the same goddamn story. Reggie and this lawyer told us not to carry our guns. The shit was a hint. You thinking fucking the fight with Orlando Anderson got something to do with these niggas talking about making sure nobody got their guns? Are y'all stupid? Why the hell is Reggie and this lawyer making sure nobody got their guns? Because if they would have killed whoever shot at Pac and Suge, they would know exactly immediately who was behind it. David Kenner was in that meeting with this lawyer telling them not to carry the guns.
In Vegas. Okay, so by the Reggie, this is coming from Reggie, right? Don't carry our guns. We never figured out why. The lawyer said don't carry our guns because they're trying to get us gun permits in Vegas. Couldn't quite figure out the details. Or it was another lawyer. It was David Kenner, but there was also another lawyer there from Vegas. The guy became mayor. I'd have to see his faces, and we'd have to seriously dig in and go, okay, this is this and that's that. I'm just giving you the broad strokes now. Anyway, we were told not to carry our guns. So we're with Pac. Alexander takes over, and Frank, Kevin Hackey take over and take Pac. Okay. So Kevin Hackey was there that night. I'm pretty sure he was there that night. They take him. No, Hackey wasn't there that night. Or was Hackey at? What was Hackey? Well, no, night, we hand off to Frank. He takes Pac. They're getting in a line of cars, a convoy of cars to come to 662. We're all at 662 waiting for them. All the security. As they're coming, Alexander's about 5 cars back. Pac's.
Why does Reggie got all the security at the club and nobody with them, even after the fight? Do I have to ask the question again, or we already know? We already know.
In the front car, a Cadillac pulled security. As they're coming, Alexander's about 5 cars back. Pac's in the front car. A Cadillac pulls up and unloads in the car. This is what you heard, because you were at 662. This is what we heard at 662. So, shortly after that, everybody's trying to get in to see Tupac. 6 days. I was there about 5 days. The 6th or 7th day, he passed away. Okay, you were at 662 when you heard that Pac, I got shot, Did they say Suge got shot too? They said Suge got shot, and they said Pac had gotten shot. We didn't know the extent of it until we got to the hospital, because we shut the club and went to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, Suge's walking around, and Pac's in intensive care. So then we figured out all the extent of, he's the one that got the majority. Yeah. Suge was just, he was probably ricocheted, so got Suge. And then they didn't return any fire. There were guns in the car. The cops never found the guns, but there were guns in the car. In whose car? In the 735. Because Suge only used to own a car company called One Stop Shop. Didn't they impound the car? They impound the car, but they still never found the guns, because we used to put solenoids and hiding. Shit.
What Deathrow Dave said is Suge didn't know, but he had 2 guns in the BMW. Being that they just came out there and it was a new car, Suge just got the car. He didn't know nothing about the car. But even when the cops impounded the car, they never found the guns because they had stash spots in them. And the spot One Stop where they showed that Impala, right? They used to have stash spots in all their cars, and One Stop was the spot where they would get them done at.
In the 735. Because Suge only used to own a car company called One Stop Shop. Didn't they impound the car? They impound the car, but they still never found the guns, because we used to put solenoids and hiding. Shit. You know what happened? Dope. Yeah, but not even from dope. We used to do it better than that. I mean, we used to put, well, you're the dope guy. There was 2 Glocks in the car, and they never got a chance to return fire. All the cars were built like that. That's what One Stop used to do, is they used to make compartments or pull the airbags out and have a solenoid with that. You push a series of buttons in the fucking. They impounded it, they inspected it, and released it? Yeah. And never found any guns, and the guns were never fired. So anyway, Pac dies. When Pac dies, the fucking war breaks off in fucking Compton. And last I heard, there was, 13, 14 dudes related. Yeah, I got a list of all. Yeah, the dudes that got killed. At some point, Heron gets killed. I don't remember when Heron was killed, but but it was something. Shoot, a lot of people been killed. Well, but Heron was killed something to do of knowing something or not jiving with Suge. Yeah. I mean, I knew him. I used to go to his house. I know what he knew. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Otherwise, I wouldn't be writing a book. Okay. Yeah. Something Aaron knew. It got him smoked. Yeah. Okay. And I was pissed about that because Aaron was a good guy. I mean, while he was a con, he was trying to make a better life.